Hello, my math independent study student. The objective for this video is adding and subtracting radicals. So let's look at the problem number 15. Before we can add and subtract radical, we have to make sure that all of our radical must have the same radicand. So let's make sure that they are like radical. So we have 5x, 5x, 5x. So this is good so far. Next, we have to make sure that they have the same index. If we don't see nothing here by the default, it will be a 2. So they all three have the same index. So these are like radical. So next thing we have to do is that we are going to put our like radical outside of the parentheses and put the coefficient inside. So we have 2 plus 5 minus 2. 2 plus 5 minus 2, so that will give us 5. And put the radical next to it. So this will be the simplified answer for number 15. So let's move on to number 16. Again, we have to make sure that they have the same radicand. So this could be 3p, 3p, 3p. Now make sure they have the same index or the root. So this will be we don't see nothing, so by default it will be 2. So they're all like radical. So I'm going to go ahead and put the parenthesis, put the like radical in the back. So will be square root of 3b. So put the coefficient or the number in front of each one of our radical. So 5 minus 2 plus 4. So 5 minus 2 will be 3. 3 plus 4 will be 7. And put the square root of 3p next to this. So this will be the simplified answer. Now let's look at number 19. Number 19, first of all, look at the two square roots. They don't have the same radicand. This is 20, this is 5, so this is not good. We have to make sure that they have the same radicand. So for the 20, now we can factor 20. So 20 will be square root of 4 times square root of 5. So 4 times 5 will be 20, and the same radical with the same root, which is 2, and minus square root of 5. And next we can continue. So square root of 4 will give us 2. Or I can write this way, you can see. So this is 2 square times square root of 5 minus square root of 5. And this number 5, I leave this messy. Okay, so your index, you don't see the index, but by default or the root here will be 2. So therefore, if you can write them in fraction, be 2 over 2. So that just gives you 2 times square root of 5 minus square root of 5. Now you can compare the two radical terms. They are like radical because they have same index. I'm sorry, same radicand, and also the same index. The index or the root right here too. So therefore, we can go ahead and subtract. Put the like radical outside. Inside, put the coefficient. So 2 minus 1 be 1. So be 1 square root of 5. Or I just say square root of 5. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Square root of 98 and 3 times square root of 2. They are not like radicals because they don't have the same radicand. So the first thing we have to do is that we have to write 98 as the factor. So 98 is square root of 2. So this is the root of 2. So square root of 2 times square root of, so we'll do 98. So be 449. So minus 3 square root of 2. So now 49 is a perfect square if you think about this. So I'm going to go ahead and put the square root of 49 in front. So square root of 7 square, that's the square root of 49, and then square root of 2 and minus 3 times square root of 2. So that will give us 7 square root of 2 minus 3 square root of 2. So you can see right here that they both of the radical terms have the same radicand, which is 2, and it also have the same index. You don't see it here, but your index only rooted 2. So therefore, you put the parentheses, put your like radicals outside. Inside, put the coefficient. So therefore, your answer will be 4 square root of 2. So this will be the conclusion for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you write down your own summary. Goodbye.